Hello everyone. So as I mentioned in the last video, in this video we are going to be talking about executing some statements again and again. So let's just go ahead and open a script, and there are actually a couple of ways to do this repetitive looping. So the first way to do it is using the while loop. So what we are going to do is let's just set x to 1. Um, Also, before I do this, there's something that I want to mention. We can actually use the pound symbol like this to add comments to our program, and comments are really useful for those who are going to read your program later. So let's actually just add a comment here, and let's just say program to print um, numbers from 1 to 10. And this is going to be completely ignored by the Python interpreter. So this is just for users. This is not actually part of the program. So here let's just go ahead and set x equal to 1, and then let's do uh, while. The syntax for this is it's actually quite similar to if. So all we have to do is say while x less than actually less than equal to 10, follow it with a colon, and here let's just say print x, and in the next line let's not forget to do x equals x plus 1, and that's it, I guess. So let's just save this program, and I'm going to name this loop. So let's go ahead and run this, and it actually prints all numbers from 1 to 10, as you can see here. So let's go back to our program, and what I'm going to do for now is actually leave this here and just add comments to this. Let's just comment this out as well. And another way to do the exact same thing is using what we call the for loop. So this time what we need to do is say for x, and we need not have written x equals 1 here, and you'll see why. For x in um, range, and we need to add um, two numbers here. So let's just go ahead and add 1 comma 11, and the reason I'm adding 11 there is you'll actually see why that is. Let's just go ahead and save it, and let's do a run module, and it actually prints from 1 to 10. It did not print 11 there, and the reason for that is because this range function gives you a range of integers from this minimum to the maximum, but the maximum is not inclusive. So the range function is inclusive comma exclusive. So that's something to remember. And again, in the for loop, we did not have to write this increment statement. That's what we call this. We did not have to add 1 to x every time on our own. That just happened automatically. So that's it about the for loop. And once again, I want to repeat that the block of these loops are marked by um, the indentation here. So if I do something like print let's say hello here, and I save it and run it this time, what happens is it actually prints all numbers from 1 to 10, and then it prints hello. It does not print hello 10 times. That's because this is not indented. If I just indent it like this and I save it and run it again, it's actually going to print 1 hello, 2 hello, and so on. So again, that's something to remember. But I think that's it for loops, and by now you should be able to uh, do things like printing powers of 2 or things like that. one thing I want to mention before I end this video is that the range function actually also takes a third argument, which is the step. So if I give the step size is 2, and let's just get rid of this thing. What the step size means is that for the first iteration, x is going to have the value 1. For the next iteration, it's going to directly have the value 3. So let's just run this. So this time it just printed 13579. So that's what the step size means. So that's the last thing I wanted to mention about the range function, and I'll see you next time.